Say she want the farmer man. Yeah, man, I thought it's a representative. Me, I said check me up on the overall settings. This.
Yeah, you know it's your boy Jack Can, straight out of Canada, and overall setting.
Yo, this is the girl Joey Brooks, and I'll be on Overall Settings podcast.
I represent for Overall Podcast. You know, Overall Settings Podcast. Really?
Actually, the queen get represented. I know I represent for Overall Settings that develop the resident.
I will be on Overall Settings.
And the Overall Settings Podcast.
People, you know it's the Overall Settings Podcast.
Overall Settings give thanks every day.
Overall Settings.
Overall Settings Podcast.
I will be live on Overall Settings.
Overall Settings. Pow, 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 pow. Way home. Pow, 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 pow. Not because you're over there and I'm here. I'm with you. My heart, my soul, my love lies. You burn deep within. And my heart is with you. And my soul is with you. And the love we have goes on and on. Yeah.
Hear that, you hear that, you hear that, you hear that. This is another episode of Overall Settings, the podcast that differs. You know what I say? And we differ in many ways because nothing can stop Jason from shine. We have some little technical difficulties. We need to start promptly at 8:45, but the devil I go on like him want rear him head. I go on like him want junction with thing. And you know we not allow that no time at all. We not allow that no time at all. I want to big up everybody with up on the live. Everybody will take them time out. Everybody will take them time out for forward for the live. If you're up on the live right now, tonight is a night of epic proportions. You know what I say? Overall Settings is a platform where we always try to highlight the icons of yesteryear who chop the bush for the current icons of today. But the one thing that we stand firmly upon, 10 toes down, is for always bring forth to the eye them the diamonds in the rough. And tonight is no different as we bring a trio who decided that it would be best served if they would join forces together, even though they had their respective solo careers. They decided to join forces and collaborate for what we're bringing to you today. So, in the likes of a Loss, in the likes of a ARP, in the likes of so many groups before them, you know what I mean? They are carrying on the tradition to bring forth something very special for the item. Big up KD Vibes, a long time I not see you. Big up all of the people them with the panel live right now. You know what I say? As we present to the item, KRISIS. KRISIS tonight, trust me, that group is a group where the item definitely want to see. You know what I say? The item want to see them group tonight, and we are going to make it with mission to work through all of the struggles where they take to bring them cross. And we are going to bring them cross tonight in a way where only Overall Settings can, if the item understand how we are dealing with the thing right now. We are dealing with the thing on a level. So, without further ado, we present to the item KRISIS.
So and I been through great tribulation. We are three prison, death. You know what I mean? A lot of whipping.
give thanks to the trees. Still I and I hold the sacrament.
Yeah!
Rastafari.
Society, you know some call text me and tell me to go around 5 or 2 hours. That them say? Yeah, that me not righteous. Tell them you want to know about the cure. We will not find in a marijuana. And know many more will find it since we come on. We want to know about the cure. We will not find it in a marijuana. Oh, many more will find it since we come on.
We no love for Babylon, them a behave. Who no must see things say this a back in the days when you hide it from the maroons, hide it from the slave. The tree that was found and King Solomon grave. Them know say Rasta wise, them know say Rasta brave. Them want Rasta fit trim, them want the Rasta head fi shave. But the price of Rastafari, not one ganja plant to the same.
We want to know about the cure.
So I and I been through great tribulation. We are three prison, death. You know what I mean? A lot of whipping. Give thanks to the three. Still I and I hold the sacrament.
Yeah!
Rastafari.
Society, you know some call text me and tell me to go around 5 or 2 hours. That them say? Yeah, that me
not righteous. Tell them you want to know about the cure. We will not find in a marijuana.
and know many more will find it since we come on. We want to know about the cure. We will not find it in a marijuana. Oh, many more will find it since we come on.
We no love for Babylon, them a behave. Who no must see things say this a back in the days when you hide it from the maroons, hide it from the slave. The tree that was found and King Solomon grave. Them know say Rasta wise, them know say Rasta brave. Them want Rasta fit trim, them want the Rasta head fi shave. But if it was not far, the vice of Rastafari, not one ganja plant to the same.
We want to know about the cure. We will not find it in a marijuana. I know many more will find it since we come on. We want to know about the cure. We will not find it in a marijuana. Oh, many more will find it since we come on.
When I have become the farmers in a valley and no rising. Babylon want profit so them run for traffic license. Remember when the healing of the nation used to stifle. Why them a promote tobacco with a poison. Swimming up it up, if you stick a breath. Yet on every corner shop, them a sell them cigarette. Now the ganja and the rocks and the farmers are the threat. I want to show the cure and them a people and a fret.
We want to know about the cure. We will not find it in a marijuana.
yet. You know what I mean? Lot of whipping. Give thanks to where it reads. Still I and I hold it sacrament.
Yeah!
Rastafari.
Society, you know some go out text me and tell me say oh, 5 or 2 hours. Are that them say? Yeah, that me go on there.
Not righteous. Tell them you want to know about the cure.
We will find me in a marijuana. I know many more will find it since we gone mad. We want to know about the cure. We will find me in a marijuana. I know many more will find it since we gone mad.
We no love for Babylon, them a behave. Who no more see things say this a back in a the days when you hide it from the maroons, hide it from the slave. The tree that was found and things alarm and grave. Them know say Rasta wise, them know say Rasta brave. Them want Rasta fi trim, them want the Rasta head fi shave. But if it was not far, the vice of Rastafari, not one ganja plant to the same.
We want to know about the cure. We want to find in a marijuana. I know many more will find it since we come on. We want to know about the cure. We want to find in a marijuana. I know many more will find it since we come on.
When I have up the farmers in the valley and no rising. Babylon want profit so them run go traffic license. Remember when the healing of the nation used to stifle. While them a promote tobacco we are poison. Sell me no filter, if you stick a breath. Yet on every corner shop them a sell them cigarette. Now the ganja and the raps and the farmers are the threat. I want to show the cure and them a people and a friend.
We want to know about the cure. We want to find in a marijuana. I just love the chemistry. I love the way you give me hope like no one has ever did. I thank the Lord for this harmony, beautiful soul He blessed me with. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found woman of my dream. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. Since I've got your attention, I could tell you're feeling me. We've got love and affection. I just love the chemistry. I love the way you give me hope like no one has ever did. I thank the Lord for this harmony, beautiful soul He blessed me with. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found the woman of my dream. I think I finally found the one who cared for me.
Yes, I did give up in the love cause I too many hurt. But ever since me meet this woman, everything I work. She fit me right is like my favorite shirt. And now she keep me grounded in her heart. Cause I never know I had such love inside me. Well, respect due to you highly. Woman, not just the way you treat me right, the way you love me and guide me. I'm glad that you're standing beside me.
Finally found
but a lifetime the inside beauty will last. I know that sex is a factor.
Since I've got your attention, I can tell you're feeling me. We've got love and affection. I just love the chemistry. I love the way you give me hope like no one has ever did. I thank the Lord for this harmony, beautiful soul He blessed me with. Finally found the woman of my dream. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found the woman of my dream. I think I finally found the one who cared for me.
Yes, I did give up in the love cause I too many hurt. But ever since me meet this woman, everything I work. She fit me right, it's like my favorite shirt. And now she keep me grounded in hurt. Cause I never know I had such love inside me. Well, respect due to you highly. Woman, not just the way you treat me right, the way you love me and guide me. I'm glad that you're standing beside me.
Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me.
This woman, she full up of beauty and class. Compliment her on her beauty and past. I know that the outside beauty can cost, but a lifetime the inside beauty will last. I know that sex is a factor, but this woman is a woman with character. I've heard the worst woman was what I'm after. Now if she had the first, I said me at the chapter.
Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found the woman of my dream. I think I finally found the one who cared for me.
Finally found the woman of my dreams. Finally found the one who cared for me. Yeah.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
You know something that.
Mad.
All if you don't find the woman in your dream, you feel like you want to squat and go find her dog.
I tell you.
All of that. All if you don't find her, you feel like you want to squat and go find her, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Real one.
I just bit the them say, no, said, don't go to go find somebody else who want to do it. That better. People, welcome to another episode of Overall Settings. I can clearly see, based upon the comments, say, everybody were there, them come over here for the group here. You know, I say people from near and far, people from England, people from Jamaica, people from foreign, which part we there. Me even see Jet Lightning, a streaming all the way from Ghana, the motherland. You know, I say so big up Jet Lightning. You know what I mean? One of the artists them who we did have over here. You know what I mean? From Ghana. You know what I mean? They are support. You know what I mean? And that's what this platform is all about, changing the narrative, because when you hear these gentlemen, you clearly know that they're talented, and you have to question yourself and say, how many I hear about them yet?
But when the last time we even hear about a group like this?
Exactly. I mean, as me say, you know what I mean? You can't really, them say comparison is the thief of joy. So, you know, for evil, try to discredit the man them alkalates by comparing him to somebody else would be an injustice to them. You know what I say? So me did mention Loss and ARP earlier, but the man are in our class by themselves. Because like me say, when like me said, them man that do them thing, and the next set of man them do them thing, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, them man ya do them thing, so you have to give credit where credit is due. You know what I say? So we now go, if we don't want to make the comparison out there, so we now do that over here. Because we, in our eyesight, I remember say a 4 year me have, everybody we forward over here is a icon in our eyesight.
Yeah, man, the moon star, man.
Yeah, man. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm overall settings. Welcome to
KRISIS.
KRISIS, the group where we have over here tonight, where the devil did try to do everything in our power to stop it from going. Them there. KRISIS, welcome to the platform, in general. Can't stop Jackson from shining, Ramadan. Can't stop Jackson from shining. We don't have some little technical difficulties backstage, but that now gonna stop it. One of the items forward from Westmoreland, come on Mobile, and the next one forward from Kingston, to show you how vital not only your respective careers are, to you guys, but being able to deliver to the fans the respect we don't have for each other, the respect we don't have for the music, what I say, the respect we don't have for the platform,
Take them
what I mean?
Serious.
But at the end of the day, what I mean, like I said, can basically say, yo, regardless of what go on, we have to make this happen. Uno could have done anywhere in the world, in general. A man could have gone $1 million and go tomorrow and spend it in a one place, one dege place. You could have see $1 million house and like it and just buy it. And the money done right there, so. And you can't even put one piece of furniture in it. Or you can go another day and go make $1 million right after. But the one thing you can never give someone in life is your time and get it back. And for the item, take the time out, not only for forward from Kingston, for forward from Westmoreland, for forward from the platform. We appreciate love the fact, and we would never take it for granted that you would do this for our platform and for your fans and for the genuine respect and love we want to have not only for the craft but for one another. Respect again.
Give thanks, brother. Give thanks,
Yeah, man. For real, man. For real. Blessing from New Jersey, blessing from as far as Ghana, blessing from as far as Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the pleasure of having KRISIS here tonight. KRISIS is a collective of artists who embarked on this musical journey respectively on their own, and then ultimately they joined forces. You know what I mean? So I don't know who came up with the concept of collaborating and forming a group.
First of all, before we even get to that part, let us have them introduce who is who.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So from blue shirt to white shirt to the man at the end. First and foremost, who do we have the pleasure of speaking with today? Who does KRISIS comprise of?
Well, my name is Not Righteous. And I'm the care for the group KRISIS. Love music, love life.
Yeah, and I am ISI, one of the IS in the group KRISIS, you know?
Yeah, man, and I am Imar Shepherd.
That name Imar Shepherd sounds very familiar to me. We are gonna talk about that as time goes on. You know what I mean? But that name sounds very familiar to me. I know that you guys before we talk about the collective, Natch, tell us a little bit about your respective journey and on how the music book beat you, how you ventured into the music, where you hail from, and things of that nature.
Well, first and foremost, I want to give thanks to brother for the platform, I always appreciate that. I want to bless good night to the fans as well.
Yeah.
Well, my journey started from way back, my brother. It started from home. And some of in Jamaica, I don't know if they know much about Jamaica, but I figure that you're Jamaican, so you would know.
Yeah.
What happened is that in the home in Jamaica on Sunday, with the radio, would be playing. And as a youth, you don't get the chance to choose whatever play. Whatever the parents play, then just to listen. And I think that influenced me somewhat. And then in the wider community where I was brought up, music was vibrant. Sound system, DJs, and the whole vibe, the whole works. And it's through primary school, high school, and upon leaving high school, that's when I started venturing further into the music, I want that. It's a co-worker who I was working at the time said to me, say, you, your body, Tell the thing serious. I say, all right, we start, show out now and look people and check and see where we can find a recording studio. So we started going about from community to community.
Well on, stick a pin, 1 second.
Yes,
there are several people in the comments saying that they cannot, especially the ladies, saying that they cannot see you guys' handsome faces. I don't know if we, I don't know if we can adjust the lighting or the camera. You know what I mean? But like me say, we kind of sort out the audio part of it. If we can sort out the lighting so that the people them can see you clearly, like please and thanks. We need to do that because like me say, we want. This is a part of this is a part of our legacy. This is something that will be there forever. You know what I mean? For years to come. So long after KRISIS embark on whatever journey beyond life, this will always be here. So this is something that we always want the people them for remember the eye them by. So I don't know if it's because you're sitting behind the light.
We want it to look good.
Yeah.
I want it to look proper.
I don't know if you're sitting, it's because you're sitting in front of the light. If somebody can position the light differently, or if you can position yourself from it, but everything kind of look away. We sort out the audio, make we sort out the visuals.
Just
all right. People, the man them there live and direct. Big up everybody with NI comments. Big up everybody with NI live. Because without this would not be possible. And in the meantime, people, we are going to sort out what we need for sort out. But what I'm begging you, the best thing with the item can do for KRISIS, anybody will come over here for KRISIS, even if you don't come over here for the platform, the best thing we can do is share this live. Because we're not going to stop till we get it done. We don't know what time them have forgot them yard. Jamaica not up on a curfew right now. So we are going to get this right. We are going to get this right. So anybody with there right now, just simply, if you have the link, share it in your WhatsApp, share it by your social media. But tonight, we are going to get this done properly. Me see the comment, them are coming like, whoa.
Yeah, man.
You see them?
We're there with KRISIS. Bad.
You see the comment, them are coming like, whoa.
Real,
man. People are sharing them to them, bro. Big up Casey McCullough, big up Miss Daisy, big up Stacy Settings, big up Ozzy J, big up J McCarthy, big up Scorpio. Yo, the people them there, you know. The people them just all share. All right, them look, me see you. People, tell me if you not see them clearer.
Right, yeah. Ladies, tell us feedback.
Are you seeing them a little clearer? All right, so, we are seeing them a little clearer now. We are seeing them a little clearer. Do remember that they're also on either Flow or Digicel, which is not the best connection out there. You know what I mean? So, we're seeing a little bit more, of them. Yeah. Big up to, yes. Some people that say yes, good. Lightning all the way from Ghana, the motherland. Yeah, people that say good now. All right, so we are going to continue. So continue, Natch. Baseball, what you there say? Sorry about that, my gentleman.
Yeah. As I was saying, my brother, the music followed me through high school. You know, leaving high school, I was still in your little brother who I was working with at the time, a co-worker of mine. You know, he encouraged me to move forward, step out into the world and play the music because it sound good. So what happened is I started searching for studios. I started venturing from community to community. And I found a brother by the name of Paul Francis, you know, a good friend of mine. And at that time, my brother, I was doing the other side of music, I must tell you, you know, which is the violent side of music. And he was the one who said to me, listen, you need to change those lyrics. You need to do music with meaning. You know, and I was grateful for that because then, at that point, my music changed, you know, and I see where people was giving me more respect, people were more. And even though I must tell you, my brother, we don't get the justice that we deserve as reggae artists, but I can tell you that the respect that I gained from doing positive music and conscious music was overwhelming. It was a powerful experience, so I started doing more reggae music. And it led me to teaming up with Side because I started doing community shows, and that's how I met Side, you know, and from there moved towards 24/7 music production.
So Side, give us a little insight to Side.
Your journey now, how you start out.
Yeah, man. Well, Side, the soul journey warrior. You know, I am from, you know, Montego Bay, and at an early age, you know, my mom and my dad were, you know, really, really lovers of music. You know, but I am one of who you call a barrel baby, where mommy and daddy migrated, you know, to greener pastures. So they sent I into the hills, into the countryside. So I grew up in a place called Rampton, and I grew up without electricity and televisions and stuff like that. So my little transistor radio, that little battery radio was, you know, always my best company, because not only was I in the countryside, but I was also the only little one running around. So the radio was my, you know, little comfort. But I used to do music for fun in high school, just mimicking other artists and stuff. But it wasn't until, you know, my mom, you know, transit. It was the passing of my mom, and during that period, music was my only. Yeah, man, we give thanks. You know, but music was my only source of comfort back then. You know, and then I just continue, you know, doing music, and I have, you know, a friend who introduced me. His name is Courtney. You know, he was the first one who said, "Youth, you're bad." You know, and he introduced me on stage and stuff like that. And like Natch, I started out doing some raw dancehall music just the same. Nothing slack. We used to sing about the guns and things like that. But in '97, when, you know, my first son was born, you know, that gave another shift, where the type of songs that I was singing, it wasn't something that I would want my son to grow up and hear. So I switched from a more cultural side, you know. And back then I used to go by the name of Aya Laser. But and the change of the music comes with the change of the name. And Aya Side, which is SYTE, it means saving youths through entertainment. So I decided that now I'm a parent, now I'm a father, and treading this musical journey, I need to be on a mission, and it's not just a regular mission, you know?
Wow. Wow.
A question to you.
Yeah.
That name and the meaning of it, do you, I mean, promote it on a different level to let people know that's what that name means? That's what it stands for?
Yes, man. Every opportunity, anyone who knows about Aya Site and knows about society knows exactly what the site means. And music, my brother, is the door that, you know, I want to use to open many other avenues. because there is also the Side Foundation, and there's book, and there is motivational speeches and stuff like that. It's just that music is the forefront, but I do promote the name, and I do live up to the name.
Okay. So you're on a mission. You're on a mission.
Definitely on a mission. And I have my brothers here, and they are on the mission with me just the same. So, 3 seal up the Trinity. So the mission is up and running.
All right. We love that.
Remember me to tell you from early, say, me kinda remember this I want a shepherd, brother. Yeah, the name. Yeah. So, me never want you say nothing. I don't know why. Me don't know why. I mean, like me say, to just give you guys some insight to we don't do interview. We're not journalists. You know what I mean? So anybody who come over here looking for the speaky, spokey, or the traditional questions, and you know what I mean, we don't do that something there. We don't know how to do that something there. You know what I mean? We don't have no degree in journalism or not like that. We just have a gift that was given to us. You know what I mean? And we are collectively with every artist who forward over here on a mission to change the current narrative that the mainstream media loves to push forth. The first thing that we want to abolish is the fact that everything that glitter is gold. And that's not them literally put forth something for make you feel like every artist will sing about being a millionaire or sing about being whatever they aspire to be is the case. That's not the case. Mm-hmm. This business can be a very grueling and ugly business. And we come to expose that side there. We have a thing where we call the must to adjust, where we don't highlight, people and their misfortunes. We highlight the way that they are able to overcome it. Because we do believe that the things in life will reach you where some people say are bad, they do not define you, but how you overcome them is what actually defines you. You know what I mean? And if anybody who has dealt with anything, any type of adversity, it is the messengers. And I believe that music there's a message within the music. Music is life. Every aspect of life is music. So down to when you push your key in your car and you hear the ping, 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 it's a frequency that lets you know that you need to take the key or turn the key another way in order for the noise to stop.
Like we always say, is the word
yes.
Biggest language in the world.
Yes, it's a universal language. When you blow your horn, a man knows say him fi move. When you hear a siren, you know say you fi come out that way. So not even so much the lyrics or the rhythm or the beat, it's the frequency that licks your head in a certain way that can ultimately. If you go out dance and you hear murder, kill, before the night done, the dance all shut up and somebody all dead. You know what I'm saying? If you sing about love, it brings a warmth within your heart. If you sing, the whole of we hear one song, everybody in our world hear one song that brings you back to when you were a little child. And it puts you in that moment. That's the power that music has. So anybody who answers the call to do music, because it's definitely something that, let me always say, you have people who want to do it and you have people who are born to do it. So the people that were born to do it are the people who we have the pleasure of speaking to each and every Sunday, each and every Saturday, out of the 300, 400 odd interviews. And tonight is no different as we speak to KRISIS. Because them man now want to do it. Them want to do it, but them want to do it because it was their calling.
Yeah, it's the most powerful influence in
and them born to do it. Yes. So, with that being said, we reach to the likes of Imar Shepherd. I don't know where me know you're from, brother. You know what I mean? Me don't know where the connection come about, but the name that just ring a bell to me. So please, just give us some insight to who is Imar Shepherd.
Well, let me say a blessed good night to each and every one, you know. I guess what happened, I've been around, you know what I mean? And I think you guys is in Philadelphia.
Yes.
You're in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Imar Shepherd, I have been privileged to travel, you know, around the world. You know what I mean? I've been to Philadelphia.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I come to Philadelphia and do show before, you know, with the likes of Alkaline and
it start to make sense now. It start to make sense now.
yeah. I did a couple interviews. Over there. You know, there's a college station over there that I did an interview.
WKDU.
Yes. Yeah. So just a little bit about Imar Shepherd. You know, grew up in St. Thomas, Cedar Valley, Richmond Gap, a place where music has always been an integral part of my life. You know what I mean? From the coffee plantation to community youth clubs, you know, Sunday school, you know, the place where, you know, you ever hear them say it takes a village to grow a child.
Yes.
You know? I'm from a place where it's a village growing. I have many mothers, many fathers, you understand, a lot of sisters and brothers, family big, you understand? So therefore, music was always a part of the movements, you know, where I have to go to Sunday school, you know, I have to sing on the choir, you understand? And, you know, when I go to school, you know, there's always that time when, you know, we knock the desk, you know, and sing to the music, you know what I mean? So I've been to the whole 100, you know what I mean? And, yeah, so in St. Thomas, it was a little bit slow where the music is concerned, you know what I mean? So I moved to Kingston, where I live right now. So, you know, started work at a company called TSC, you know? And TSC is a place where, you know, them do a lot of competition there, you know, where shows and competition and so forth. So I couldn't be able to enter, you know? I couldn't be able to compete because I was working there, right? And it's against the rule, you know what I mean? So them always put me on as a guest artist. No, if you know Jamaica and know where TSC head office is, in Crossroad, you know, it's the middle of uptown and downtown. Now, if you take the concert, perform, and bust the audience, no, you as an artist, you can sing anywhere in the world. Because I tell you what, if you go there, go farm food, remember me tell you, say, you'll get the biggest boo in the world. You know what I mean? And if you go there, go shine, I am going to tell you this, you'll get the biggest forward in the world. You understand? So therefore, you know, I think there was one of my training ground, you know. It's there I proved myself, and as I was working there, it's like, you know, I start get frustrated and need something different, something new. So, you know, I link up with a couple of the known producers, them, you know, Mikey Bennett, you know, Bobby Digital, you know, King Jamie, you understand, you know, the waterworks, you know, I meet them all. I did my groundwork, and as I always tell the audience, we're always in the street like White Line. It's not just now. I come way back, you know, from Imar Shepherd, that I have a talent, you know, to sing. You know, I just continue to do it from then until now. Yes,
I know, you know, like I said, this journey for us is a little different because, you know, I like to believe that I believe in the spirit and I allow the spirit to be my GPS and navigate me through life. You know what I mean? That means to say, you know, if if there's ever a moment where, you know, I contrast with what the Spirit is telling me, you know what I mean? I know that eventually I'll find myself saying, if I did know, or Jano, me should have never did do that. So, you know, no, me always, you know, put myself in a position for just trust the Spirit and just follow the Spirit. And every artist that we've had over here, you know, is ironically on the same journey that we're on, which lets us know that, you know, this is a journey that we're supposed to be on. You know what I mean? Asking each and every artist, you know what I'm saying? When you discovered that this is the journey that you're supposed to be on, everybody started out, you know, respectively on their own, looking at it from a different vantage point, ultimately got drawn to doing music that you knew would probably not be the most popular music, but at the end of the day, it's what your calling was. At what point did you guys kind of decide, yo, me need to do this from a group effort in order to even reach further? And how did you know, become a unit?
All right. I must say big up to Kevin Hill, 24/7. And as you mentioned, you know, the spiritual side, I think, my brother, all this started when I live in the countryside still, Mafuta. And I just decided one evening, it's like the vibe just said, guess what? Get up. I didn't have, you know, access to Wi-Fi at home, so I went to my neighbor's house. And I sent one of my songs, one video from YouTube, and I share it in a group. And within about 2 minutes, you know, Kevin Hill replied, and he was like, who is this artist? I need him on the rhythm. And we exchanged numbers, and the same night he sent me a few rhythm, and I chose a rhythm. And within the next day, I told him that I'm ready to record. You know, and he said, really? And I said, yeah, man. So he asked me what studio I use, and I tell him that any studio that he use, I will use that studio. Yeah. The man asked me if you know Portmore. We say, I've never been to Portmore, but if Portmore is where the studio is, I will find it. Just tell me and give me a number. Yeah. And I went to record, my brother, and I must give you a joke. When I went to Portmore, I was on my way to visit my kids in Clarendon, my brother, and I walked with a big pulley full of food because I'm coming from the country. So I left my beer with a pulley full of food and go Portmore to the studio go record. And then on my way back, I stopped in Clarendon. And it's like, when I recorded the song, big up to Smart Kid. You know, it was Smart Kid Studio, and he called the producer and he said, guess what? Artists are serious because the man traveled with him suitcase of food and stuff. And when I record Warning, and you know, it's a big song, he loved the song, and I record Warning, and then I record A Mother's Love. And he asked me then, he shoot a video for Warning, and he asked me if he should shoot a video for A Mother's Love, or he should put some more artists on the rhythm that Warning is on. It's called the Steppers Rhythm. And I didn't, I just tell him, juggle the rhythm, put some more artists on the rhythm. And he didn't even believe, because he thought I would have been selfish and said, no, do a second video. You know, so Nat was a friend of mine at the time, and Shepherd was a friend of mine, but they didn't know each other. So once he said he agreed to juggle the rhythm, I introduced the rhythm to Natch and introduced the rhythm to Shep. No, Natch went to Smart Kid and record. Shep went to Smart Kid and record. And when Smart Kid saw the energy and the chemistry between all three of us, he was the one who called the producers and said, guess what? I think you should record a song with these three guys because the energy is different. You know, and the thing with me, my brother, when I enter your domain, it's like I'm entering your classroom.
Yeah,
so if you say XYZ, I am going with XYZ. So from Smart Kids suggested it. We run with idea, but guess what? We didn't even know that it would end up into a group. It was after we recorded the song, and I was at home, and I looked back on the initials of our stage name, and I put it together, and I pitched it to Natch and Shepherd, and pitched it to Kevin Hill 24/7, and everybody loved the name KRISIS. So we always said that we didn't even decide to start the group. I think it was the end. I think it was the calling at the time, you know.
So all three of you was recording in the same studio at the same time?
No, I record first, and then Natch recorded, and then Ima recorded. But the thing is, we move as a unit. So when Shepherd was recorded, when Natch was recorded, you know, I traveled from Mobile with Natch, and Shepherd came from Kingston, and we all link up at the studio, you know.
So you all knew each other already then?
Well, him did know the two of them, but the two of them never know them one another. You understand?
Yeah. They met at the studio, you know.
So, but the thing that sparked this interest was the song called Mother's Love.
Yeah, Mother's Love. No, the rhythm is called Warning. Stepper's Rhythm is a song. There's a song on it called Warning.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
That was the first that we recorded. How Mother's Love came in is because I recorded 2 songs and he shoot 1 video, and we wanted to know if we could shoot a second video. And I just told him that no, you should, you know, put some more artists on the rhythm.
Oh, okay. I see what you say. So when you say put more artists on the rhythm, and so comes the general them coming now.
Exactly. Yeah.
And other artists also do.
And the thing that spawned that, like me said, the man did say, you did say, him could have under the impression that you wanted to be selfish, but you decided, you know, that other artists should be introduced to this rhythm, and the song that spawned this unity in a sense that opened up this storyline that ultimately became KRISIS was Mother's Love.
Right. That's why I asked what I asked.
Right. Yeah.
And so at this particular time, it would make the most sense to, cause remember, you know, we are go down the line, you know. We talk the things them. So when I hold back nothing from the fans them, cause them there look. So people are Mother's Love. They say there, so we deal with the thing over here saying no. We're not going around.
All the mothers out there, they're repeating. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just so you know, we care. I love you. Oh, yeah. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Your sacrifices have make things better, you know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Yes I know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Your sacrifices have make things better, you know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Yes I know. At the early stage. Just so you know, we care. I love you. Oh, ja. Oh mama,
I'm happy that you're here right now. Your sacrifices have made things better, you know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Yes I know, yes I know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Your sacrifices have made things better, you know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Yes I know, yes I know. At the early stage, mama left for your yard. Said she gone search for greener fields abroad. She worked many years, very long and hard. My gratitude is mama reward. Me know say mama work hard, no royal card. She never want the youth and back you live like that. I am not here to question the will of God. She play her part, she play her part. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Your sacrifices make things better, you know. Oh mama, I'm happy that you're here right now. Yes I know, yes I
know. Yeah, brother. What a journey. What a
cannot go wrong with a mama song ever.
Well, man.
Ever go wrong with a mama song.
You know your money on higher side. Don't ramp with the thing, brother. Don't ramp with the thing, with you. Yeah, my friend. So you already did have an insight. Him know what it took. So basically, you say after this particular song, somebody they make the suggestion say, "On the need to collaborate." The collaboration at this particular time was not intent on being a collective, a group. This was just a thing where, you know, you say, all right, we are going to collaborate and we are going to start out and we are going to do that one song. So, at what point did... At what point did you guys decide to become a group?
Well, as I started to explain before, I think Smart was the one who suggested the idea, you know, that we voiced the song, and then after I aside went home and figured out the name, the initial of the name, and realized that it's spelled Crisis. He called us and he said it to us, and we like the name, we love the name. One love the name. You know, and we started working. I think the fun started saying, yeah, they're a group, and to be honest with you, we were happy because then, as my brother said, it's like destiny. I don't know about the you know, and my brother must tell it, it's a joy working together. It's a joy working with some brothers who are like my arms and my legs and my head. You know what I mean?
Whoa. So
and just to add to it, I think when we officially decide that we're gonna be a group is after we record the first song. I heard this a year you played early on. Chalice. Yeah. After we record.
Hold on, stop. Stick up in. Chalice are the first song we want to do together.
Yes, man.
I'm going to ask the question again. So, okay. Hold on, stop. Hold on. You hear the man them answer. You hear the man them answer in unison. The man them answer, everybody saying yes, man, at the same time, you know. So you see how the powers work. Because if Chalice are the first song with him ever do together and it sound so like the man them work together for years. No, that not normal. That not normal. Me can't believe that.
No.
Me I can believe it still.
Hold on. Give a little piece of Chalice once more.
All right.
Give a little piece of Chalice once more.
All right.
For
right
real.
now, live.
For real.
Right now, live. Make we hear Chalice live. If that's so be the case. A little piece of Chalice live.
I wanna know. Me want to know about the cure we gonna find in a marijuana. I know we more gonna find since we come on, yeah.
Wow.
Me want to know about the cure. We want to find the inner marijuana. And know many more will find since we come on, yeah.
Hold on, at the first.
We hide it from the maroons, hide it from that was home that King Solomon grave. Them know the Rasta white, them know the Rasta brave. Them want Rasta fi trim, them want the Rasta head fi shave. But if it wasn't for the voice of Rastafari, not one ganja plant would have seen.
We want to know about the cure. We want to find in a marijuana.
Mad.
All right. Stop it. Stop.
I'll be your flames.
Hold on, man. You saw
the thing a bun down.
Brother, you know see
it's a bun down.
You know see man them bossy, brother. Them come away with this bossy thing and I want question me ask the item, but never telling us if you come show off, you know. I want question. Me believe you no dog. Me believe you no. No. I mean that have shown right there so. If Chalice are the first song we ever do together, and it family together so
well choreographed together.
If it family together so well that this was definitely destiny. It was destiny.
And you know, let me tell you, and next thing, my brother, we have never rehearsed a song before we go to the studio.
Never.
What you hear from Chalice, what you hear from Finally Found, and we have just up a new track, Voice of Jamaica. We just turn up at the studio with each of us have our part. We have never rehearsed as a group and said this is what we are going to the studio to do.
Wow. You know, some of ask them about Chalice with that song, being that it was their first song, because well, for ask yo, they don't really get together and practice the song and so we are gonna do it or whatever. But forget we know say, wow, really immense talents.
We didn't even write together. We just set up an idea and each artist write their own part, you know.
You hear that? You hear that, Vico?
So give us
never write together.
Give us little insight about the latest single, Voice of Jamaica.
Well, Voice of Jamaica, my brother, is I must say, I just touched spirituality earlier on. It's a very spiritual track. It's a track that is speaking of the crime and violence that is going on in Jamaica right now. Because, as my brother I like to terms it, there are monsters out here who have faced a 2-year monster for COVID. But I must tell you, crime and violence in Jamaica is another monster, a big monster. And after looking at what is going on in the country, we decided, you know what, we have to say something. Because we love our country, we love our people. And we can't sit back and watch it go down the drain, my brother. We have to do something. And we have to take it from a spiritual point of view because we saw where it is lacking in the music. Spirituality is lacking in the music. So we have to think about spirituality. And this track is speaking about the crime and violence that is going on out here,
So, people, there you have it. Voice of Jamaica. The whole backstory behind the song there. So that means to say, like we there Philly, me probably need to comprise of a Voice of Philadelphia car. I wipe a crime and go on over here too. Trust me. You know, see it. So we definitely we might have to just do a collaborative, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the people them in Ukraine can talk about the voice of Ukraine and the people them are Rwanda and all over the world.
All over the world.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which brings us back to our original statement. Music is a universal language.
One language.
Yeah, man.
For real.
All we need is love. All we need is love. Love is all we need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Voice of Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, the likes of KRISIS KRISIS. Wanna catch that one now? Catch that one. Yeah. KRISIS.
Jamaica, land we love. The other day, I walk along the road, I could hear a voice calling out my name. Voice it say even if me fly go far away, she hoped that my heart would still remain. She tell me say she tired of the pressure in her life. Tell me say she tired of the pain. Now me say when I look around there was no one inside. Yet I could hear the voice remain. It was the voice of Jamaica. Blood I make the people like it. I walk along the road, I could hear a voice calling out my name. Voice it say even if me fly go far away, she hoped that my heart would still remain. She tell me say she tired of the pressure in her life. Tell me say she tired of the pain. Now me say when I look around there was no one inside. Yet I could hear the voice remain. It was the voice of Jamaica calling out to I and I. Blood I make the people close look like it I and I. It was Jamaica calling out to I and I. Tired for your mother earth and cry and cry. It was Jamaica calling out, calling out. Jamaica calling out, calling out. That's why me beg Jah fi save us. Them system set fi fail us in a this land of paradise. There's a monster we plague us. I how many places we take on their faces. And if it hurt so much, I'm a
Rise up Jamaica.
Jamaica,
KRISIS.
land we love.
Ain't no one now. Ain't no one now.
The other day, I walk along the road, I could hear a voice calling out my name. Voice it say even if me fly go far away, she hoped that my heart would still remain. She tell me say she tired of the pressure in her life. Tell me say she tired of the pain. Now me say when I look around there was no one inside. Yet I could hear the voice remain. It was the voice of Jamaica calling out to I and I. Blood I make the people close look like it I and I. It was Jamaica calling out to I and I. Tired for your mother earth and cry and cry. It was Jamaica calling out, calling out. The voice of Jamaica calling out, calling out. That's why me beg Jah fi save us. Them system set fi fail us in a this land of paradise. There's a monster we plague us. I so many places we take on their faces. And if it hurt so much, I'm a me no say it can't sleep. Worse when you're youth and your love and your heart beat. Now still I return to hunger and just like hand beef. Too many iron dog out there walk street. Mother earth a one but them blind them can't see it. Voice of Jamaica calling out to I and I. Blood I make the people close look like it I and I. It was Jamaica calling out to I and I. Tired for your mother earth and cry and cry. It was Jamaica calling out, calling out. The voice of Jamaica calling out, calling out. Looking for a place to be complete. The universe is here for you. The signal you send, that's what you read. The universe is here for you. Beautiful beaches, good food to eat. The universe is here for you. All we need to do is love and respect and harmony.
I have to ask this question real quick. I don't know if it passed me already, but me I I gotta ask, how long have you guys formed this group, Crisis?
As I said, it's about a year and 6 months now, because Mr. Chalice was the first song, and we released Chalice in 2020. October in 2020. I think we released Chalice.
So it's not even been 2 years yet since you guys
No.
formed this group. Wow. On the
No.
on the chemistry, dede man. Dede.
It was written, bro. It was written.
Yes, man. You give thanks.
I mean, it's inevitable. Like you can't. I mean, I could have take off my glasses or put on somebody else's glasses or put on a binocular and you're not gonna see nothing different more than you know say them man when them did embark on them respective journey, the ultimate goal was for them to form this alliance amongst themselves. It's clearly evident. You know what I'm saying? Anybody we can see that. Stevie Wonder himself. Stevie Wonder with that. Stevie Wonder himself. But I say, I'd like to tell the children of the world and all the boys and girls that, you know, Crisis was supposed to be a group. Stevie himself for that did say that. When I asked Christ.
Well, you know what I know say it was destiny for this. They said that them show up at the studio, every man write them verse differently. Don't call each other on the and them just write and come
and
together.
And
they just blend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like
what is more destiny than that?
In a normal, brother.
That
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, for every man just kind of embark on a set journey. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I aside, everybody they kind of start out part one, you know, a card and say, yo, badness me thing there. You know, see it, and then remember, you know, and I like say, higher side, they look for Natch and say, Natch, yo, Lord, the badness thing or whatever. Them choose to do that half of them own. And these roads led them to the point where they are now. And remember, you know, brother, I don't know if you realize, you know, I'm an artist, so I go look on things a little different from you. But
of course,
them man start out as DJ. And if you hear them harmonize and I sing all type of blur, that too, that right, that's how I blow my mind. What do you want
to go? The love of my life.
Yeah, cool, the man. The man up there wedding, brother. The man up there wedding, brother.
The love of my life.
In a white suit. In a white suit. I mean, so well on there. Well on there. I wasn't really the fan. I wasn't really the fan. You know, but
guess what? That my love.
Yeah, man.
Different.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you
man.
understand? We need that. We need it to change it up. Yeah, normal.
People, if you're not on the live right now, if this is your first time venturing over to this platform, all that I ask of you, it's not going to cost you $1. It's not going to cost you a dime, not even
a penny.
Them say every mickle make a muckle. And to them, it just a find out say a mickle is not money and a muckle is not money. You know what I mean? Me I talk to one of my elder them and me always I say, yo, so kind of tell me about Willie Penny and A Penny and all of them something.
All kind of penny.
So I say, what is a muckle? And they say a muckle and a money, man. A man just say every mickle make a muckle. So many things that mickle was money.
Right, and muckle was money.
And muckle was money. Yes, I say. It must say a penny and a penny is what them call it now. What them call it again, man? The two of them together, man. I forgot what them to no pence. Something.
Chapon,
yeah, Chapin, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it where right name. So me always, as a little youth, me always I hear a mickle make a muckle. Right. So me I think say, true mickle sound like nickel. Me I think say, you know, like a money.
So it's like you put some penny together and they make 5 cents.
Exactly.
And so forth
yeah,
up.
Yeah, but everything there was wrong. I just found out today. You know what I mean?
Never too old for learning.
Yeah, never too old for learn. Crisis. even though if somebody was to hear the name and think crisis would sound like such a bad thing. If you get what me I say. I mean, if that is just for the small-minded or the perception of some. What I've learned to discover as I learn to kind of just allow the Spirit to guide me is that in life, what is good to some will always be bad to others.
Mm-hmm.
What is bad to some will always be seen as good to others. You get what me I say?
Yeah.
You guys give new meaning to the word crisis. And even though it doesn't mean the actual word per se,
Right.
we already
Anything
know.
negative. It don't
Right.
mean anything negative.
It's nothing negative about crisis. I
But,
heard. Yeah, I was about to. I'm gonna let you touch upon that. I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag. But I know.
I think them say puss.
PG 13. Nah, joke, man. No, give us your what do you guys, whether it be tonight for the people in the panel live or 10 years from now when somebody log on panel live, what is the meaning of crisis? I mean, we know that, it's kind of like, derived from everybody's name. But what do you people, what do you guys want people to take away from what you've been able to create collectively? The word crisis, the name crisis.
All right. No, crisis. It's not spelled the traditional way as people are used to.
Mm-hmm.
And if any of us ever doubted that, this was ordained or this group, that this movement was meant to be, was when we found out the real meaning behind the name. And someone else dig deeper into the meaning also, but crisis, which is KRISIS, it actually means a turning point.
Wow.
Could be a turning point for bad, turning point from good.
Wow.
So we choose a turning point for good. And I did an interview recently with DJ Redeem, and he's another spiritual brother. And we says crisis, but what he hears is Christ is, which means the anointed and separate and apart.
Whoa.
So everything surrounding the name, my brother, is a spiritual movement, and the deeper we dig into our music and the name, the more we believe that yes, this is the mission.
A two salute to I get from me, what?
Yeah, man, Christ, it's for real.
No, but yo, trust me, beloved. Yo, let me tell you, brother, we don't do interview, we do reasoning, and every interview that we do, when
you just say interview, bro. We don't do interview, we do reasoning. But you just say every interview
but you
we
still
do.
have to give. You still have to.
No, we do reasoning.
I'm not gonna argue with him. I'm not gonna argue with him. Reasoning, every reasoning that we do, it's like you reach to a certain, or you say heights. You have to talk about higher heights. But you reach to a certain heights and you feel like, yo, you're upon this high. And it can't go no further than wait there. And as you continue to turn the page, every single night that we do this, we always outdo ourselves. And it's like not comparing any artist to any other artist, because everybody respectively brings what they bring to the table. But it's like, say, yo, last night was like, whoa. and you reach at the next night and you say, last night was like, whoa, and then it kind of just eclipsed last night and it just bring you to another to another level. And tonight was one of them. Tonight is once again one of them night that when, like me say, we have so much obstacle for face. You know what I mean? The audio, the video, and people are still here consistently in support of these artists, which speaks directly to what they bring to the game.
Mm-hmm. But right now, KRISIS only been together for a year and not even 2 years good.
Yeah.
What is you guys working on now? Not saying you guys, I mean, what is the group working on right now? What's the plan for KRISIS right now?
Well, I mean, the plan for KRISIS right now is to continue, writing new songs, continue to do these interviews, because there is no point of this body of song or this catalog and the world don't know it. Why you guys just know of us? That's not good. Well, I can excuse you, my brother, because you say, I think I know this name, Aymar. So
wherever minute say prior to this interview, no matter because we know. And I'm gonna tell you something before you even go no further. Once we become inclined, once we cross paths, our objective becomes to champion for you the same way we champion for every artist we forward on this platform. Please do not take lightly that when we say our objective is to change the narrative.
I believe you, brother. I believe you. Yeah. So that's the point, that's the point I'm trying to make, is that we just want to continue to put in the groundwork, as I said before, we are always in the street, white line, Mm-hmm. We always try to capitalize on everything that, can get us out like that. So, so that's what KRISIS is about, that's what we're working on at the moment.
And to add to that, my brother, we're doing a local tour at the moment. It's called Voice of Jamaica Road Tour. And I must tell you, we've seen where the response for this tour is very good. People are texting us and asking us where next and all those stuff. And we've done a show in Lucy at
Easter Monday.
And even Easter Monday, my brother, Easter Monday we did something that a lot of people don't normally see KRISIS doing. We did a charity foundation, which is called Smile Again Jamaica Charity Foundation. We did that where we cook for some homeless persons. We cook and we give them a meal, a warm meal, like a lot of them might not would have had at that day. So that's another part of KRISIS. But I must tell you, we're open for booking. We're looking forward to your side and even further, and the journey continues, my brother. The journey continues.
Just want to add, like you said before, why is it that you're just now hearing about KRISIS? And the thing is, with the type of music that we are putting out, it shouldn't be that difficult, for just like how negativity is spreading like wildfire. Positive should be spreading like wildfire just the same. So I can promise, everyone, KRISIS, we are not going to stop. If they don't open the door for KRISIS, we are going to break the house down.
Yeah, man. Real talk, man. Yeah, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. Like that's what I tell the item said. Whether you know it or not. I mean, we will ultimately identify with each other as time goes on, but you can clearly realize who they're on the journey with you. Most of the time, you know, when you just stop to take a check and just look and just say, yo, you know, say the man are serious about what them a do. Like me say, you know, to the people that will just join the live, to anybody with up on the live right now, me need you to understand what no really I do right now. We're not witness right now, me fi say. People, anybody with up on the live right now, please, just understand what me out for say to you. A man left from Kingston, Jamaica, and forward come a Montego Bay. A next man left from Westmoreland, come a Montego Bay. On a Sunday, and anybody who know Jamaican culture know say Jamaican take them Sunday dinner
serious,
very serious.
Yeah, man, rice and peas and them thing they want to, man.
No man never come forward under the guise of, yeah, we'll get $1 million. Nobody never forward under the guise of, the platform here is a platform where I go send the thing skyway or we have 1 million subscribers. And the man them forward because I uno.
The love what them have for the music.
When I just started, you know, to when we just embarked on you know, the reasoning, I said to you guys that this was not about, this was all about me, for say, the love with them have for each other, the respect with them have for each other, the respect with them have for them God-given gift. You have people who are born to do things, and you have people who want to do things. The people them want to talk to right now, when them not want to do it, them born to do it. So all if them did say them they want to do something else, music would either call them back. Like when you see, if you ever watch New Jack City and you hear Chris Rock, Pookie, a.k.a. Mr. Slappy, you know, him say, it just keep calling me like when music becomes a part of your fabric, you can't escape. You can't work 50 million jobs. But if music decides, say you want.
Remember, you know, we have an artist last week, you know, and the man said him couldn't escape because everything he tried to do come out of the music, him couldn't. It is like you just back him up and say, yo, you can't go nowhere.
So what I need you guys to take into consideration is that them man could have been anywhere in our world tonight. And them choose for the so. For the item, for we, and for the craft, and for the love of the music. So, if you don't take nothing else into consideration, just take the fact that you can give somebody $1 million, you can't give them material things, but the one thing where you can't get nobody in life and get back is them time. That them give you something where them can never get back. So that means that something as simple as a subscription, a download, a stream is a very small price for pay for what them money put on the line tonight.
Yeah, man. And hopefully we help them cause to be reach a little further in them career.
Yeah, man. Then that aspiration, man. If we have to go aspiration. Listen, man. If we have to go kick down door and all them type of something, we did. Remember, so we're 300 strong in every interview. Everybody will forward over here becomes our
settings.
All right, then. So that means a crisis is crisis. Crisis is crisis, you know. But no, like how them a step with we, you know. The world may know them as crisis, but we know them as
crisis settings.
Crisis settings. Them are one of we, you know. So them a step with we. So when them a put on the Gideon boot and a kick off door, we did it with them.
For real, man.
You know, man, so the
that's how we roll.
The same way them are wave the banner for we are wave it for them.
Give thanks, my brother.
Yeah, man. Unity is strength. When you say higher sight, higher fight.
Yes.
With higher sight and higher shepherd. And cool, man. And Natch.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? All right, then that way they are suffering, man.
And is this is the reward we get from doing this.
Of course, week in and week out.
You know, reasoning with artists and let
Brother,
them known to the
brother,
world.
brother,
Whatever little we can do for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
journey
people.
on a normal, brother.
You see me?
We monetize. We have, brother, just to go on a brief history. I will now witness right now, people. This is all about crisis and overall settings and this moment in time. 4 middle-aged gentlemen embark on a journey to start a podcast. At the time when we start this podcast, Crisis, none of we never know when name podcast. Everybody over here have Grand Pitney. Everybody over here have Grand Pitney. So when the time we did start it, we started on YouTube. We not even know say podcast was podcast. And we embark on the journey and YouTube tell we say we have to get 1,000 subscribers within the space of a year and we do it in 3 months. YouTube tell we say we need 4,000 watch hour to monetize in a year and we do it in 6 months. And we don't collect $1 off of the channel here because we play every artist song in every last one of we video them. And the copyright go right to the artist. If you get to me, I say. So we come here week in, we come in here, we forward in here week in and week out, every single week.
Sunday.
Never miss a date. Pan Sunday, just like you know, when my rice and peas could have on fire and cook. And we do this for the love. And if we plant the seed, for no say, the world need to know who name crisis. The world need to know who name guidance. The world need to know who is all of these other artists where them not hear about are the artists them will chop the bush for the man them.
And mention how many other platforms we are, not only YouTube, but mention the rest of them where we reach, you know.
Yeah, man. Google, Apple, Spotify, the whole of them. We're there everywhere. You know what I mean? And from we there everywhere, anybody will forward over here, they're everywhere. So I just the item for just know what to do with the opportunity and carry it further. Right now, women that love still, like me say, crisis there people, on a day for them. Them sing one song earlier for the item. If them can't sing a next song for the item, but I love that.
Just mention overall settings.
Them can't do a live dub plate. Them can't do a live dub plate.
Mention overall settings. Give you a look overall settings.
Yeah, we don't like to have it for the sound bite, but if you notice, we make guidance get ready tonight, so we not pressure them. If they want to do a live dub plate, them can't do a live dub plate, but we not just love for them do something live for the masses.
All right.
The people them are there. Them can mention
enough people enough on the live still enough.
Yeah, man.
Enough people upon the live, man. Yeah, man, left. For real.
Pick up everybody with there. Subscribe, like, share, give thanks. Anything we want to feel like do right now, I full no time.
Yeah. Yes, man. We're gonna give the fans them a little treat, you know.
Too loud. Yes, start it. Yeah. Yeah, start it. Yes. Yeah. Huh?
Yes, sir. Check. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah, man. Loud and
Yeah,
clear.
loud and clear. We not see you no too clear, but we are you no loud and clear. Me no say a man me no say a man have on a white shirt, a man have on a black shirt, and a man have on a white and black shirt. And everybody are rush just like me. So that's all we need to know.
Yeah. We just have the fans and a little bit of what KRISIS is all about, you know?
Ready, we're ready, and we're gone.
Ready. Well, it's the righteous one, 24/7. Understand it? Too much corruption in earth, it needs wisdom. We tired for you, my people cry for freedom. You can't trick us with your money now, your freedom. Let's organize and centralize and bring the wisdom. Let's do it with love. That's the answer. Let's get together and together with wisdom. Make we do it with love. That's the answer. That's why corruption we not need it no longer. Cause I know you will never, you not be a failure. I never tell them to be quiet, so it's me. Just for the places we were supposed to look for you. That can't done things that I never place you. And yet I need to be the people in time. Yet the melting show us when them sick them still a die. You're full of the address where you put when you apply. The places where you live can get you easily denied. Too much corruption in life, it needs to stop. Tired say you're my people fight for freedom. You can't trick us with your money or your freedom. Let's organize and centralize and bring the freedom. Let's do it with I not got the answer. Let's get together and together we stronger. Let's do it. Let's start. Let's start. Yeah.
As soon as I go on, the man them bossy.
Oh. One bird in the hand, and two in the bushes. Cherish what you got. Cherish who you are. One bird in the hand, and two in the bushes. Cherish who you are. Cherish what you got. I know you don't appreciate me as much as you should. Oh, I prove myself to you as much as I could. That often you will find someone who will go extra miles for you. The hard thing, never cease to let you the thing that you do. One bird in the young bird, more than two in the bushes. Cherish what you've got. Cherish who you are. One bird in the young bird, more than two in the bushes. Cherish who you are. And cherish what you've got now. Most good things come with a little pain and sacrifice. And like a diamond in the rough, you don't even know the price. But if you take the time off when there's a bright side, a precious gem movement, you don't even realize. Love. One bird in the young bird, more than two in the bushes. One bird in the young bird, more than two in the bushes. Cherish what you've got now. Cherish who you are.
You know, we do something for the females, you know? If you find that special someone, not know that one could feel so much joy in life. I did not know that one could feel so much for one kisses and one song. I did not know that one could feel so much joy in life. I did not know that one could feel so much for one kisses and song. So me say I'm done many years, I'm in here we go again. This time I am open beautiful than just a friend. I give just to the most high, asking to say again. You got the most high that come on. Every time I had to wait, so many times. I did not stop to come and read between the lines. So there's a precious and so fine, specially designed. This fire making people realize. I didn't know that one could feel so much joy in the Lord. I did not know that one could feel so much for what it is on one's heart. I did not know that one could feel so much joy in the Lord. I did not know that one could feel. You know, that's a little bit of what we are as individuals. But I think, honestly, I'll give them something for the ladies. Yeah. Big Travis is going to give something for the ladies, you know? Finally, phone. Yes. Oh. Since I found you in sunshine, I could tell you feeling me. Even love and affection, I thought the love that fell is true. And I know I found the love for the family, this only place. Finally found the woman of my dreams. Nothing but the found the one yesterday. The finally found the woman of my dreams. Nothing but finally found the one yesterday. The face is up in the heavens of the earth. So take my destiny to human life. And the way she fits the right to take your baby step. And when you think you know when you learn, the time I know I have to go to the state. Very respect you for you highly. Woman, let us be able to be and I'm blessed and I think it's very quick. I'm finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one yesterday. The finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one yesterday. This woman is full of beauty and class. Hoping they stop on her beauty and class. I know that the outside beauty can pass, but the lifetime is inside beauty will last. I know that everything can come back, but this woman is a woman with character. I heard the woman the bottom after the wishing that the first I am the free of the chapter. But every time, the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who was me. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who was me.
Yo, 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 mad, 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 mad.
I told you.
Hold on. You, comments is great. Comments is great. They are saying the group is amazing.
Beer Flames.
Beer Flames, the place burned down.
And people right
Burned
now,
down.
and people right now, we did have to rig up the audio. You know what I mean? Like the man them are sing through WhatsApp right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as as much as can be said about Mark Zuckerberg and all of the other powers that be out there, you know what I mean, tonight, you know, we utilize their platform for our purpose. You know, for highlight our platform and for highlight the likes of that collective here where trust me, them going places.
Yeah, man, look on the comment them. I am so proud of you, KRISIS.
Yeah, man. KRISIS is like,
you.
brother,
But not lie. 3 guys are amazing.
Yeah, man.
That's the comment.
Yeah, man. The man them really, like me say, nothing couldn't stop Jason from shine. If we have to just even go on a red eye flight, figure Jamaica, figure interview them on them if it never work out. Or if we have to call them, and I don't know how we don't do it, but tonight, there was nothing we could have stopped that interview, that reasoning from going. No,
For real.
Nothing could have stopped it from going.
And it speaks for itself.
More say big up to Miss Daisy for, you know, mention to Mermaid Settings the likes of KRISIS. You know what I mean? And from the outset, you know, from higher side, link Mermaid Settings and say, yo, we are forward on the platform. And when I talk to the man them today, I hear the passion and them voice. Me I tell you, say, me don't know what we have to do. People will literally improvise tonight. We not talk to you.
It have to go on.
We not talk to you through the regular audio right now. We are talk to you through a phone. We have to show you how dedicated. I mean, me even now said dedicated. How lively we are to the cause of bringing across the positive message with a group you have to offer. You understand what I say? KRISIS, tell the people how much part them can link behind them.
Yeah, well, my name is Matthijs, and it is spelled KNATCHRYCHUS. My immediate contact are IG, FB, and YouTube, it's Not Righteous Viva. And from your link, any one of those platforms that you can find Not Righteous. And the music is on all major platforms as well.
Well, basically it's the same for me. Besides, my name is Imar Shepherd. I spell IMARSHEPHARD. And on all major digital platforms, you can find my music, and you know, all my angles are the same. You know, so Instagram, you know, FB, you know, my YouTube channel, you know, Vivo, you know, it's just Imar Shepherd. Just Google Imar Shepherd, because at the end of the day, we have the kind of team that makes sure we are everywhere. You understand? So once you Google Imar Shepherd KRISIS, you will find me. You will find us.
Yeah, man. And mine is our site IYAHSYTE, and that's for IG, that's for FB, and that's for YouTube, just the same. And for the group, you know, it's www.KRISISmusicofficial.com. You know, so I just want to say, you know, my brother, we give thanks again for the opportunity. Yeah, I want to say to the fans and to our supporters that, you know, we are forever grateful, and we are humbled by the support and the outpouring of love. And, you know, we just want the people to know that, guess what? We have something special to offer. We all see where music is heading. And KRISIS, we choose to stay steadfast to the craft. We choose to stay positive. And we can only do so much, but it is going to be up to, you know, persons like you, myself, my brother, and your fellow, you know, members in the media fraternity to help us. It is going to be up to the fans, you know, to help us just the same. And we look forward to the help and support. You know, I myself just released an album which is called Soul Journey. And many persons have it that it is one of the best reggae albums in a long while. You know, it features like Bean Man, Loot and Fire, Chesedek, Sanchez, you know, my brothers are on it, Salma Queen. And we are just going to ask the fans to just go out, you know, follow us, help us to build our platforms, support our music, and by supporting the music, you're supporting a positive mission,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah, man.
For real, for real. And that's exactly why we are here to do that support. You know?
And what we can tell the item say is this. We are a fraternity. We are not vloggers. We don't take bits and pieces of what someone says and twist it to push a certain narrative. We allow the item to talk. That's why every interview that we've done thus far has been live. You know what I mean? So it's no water down. It we don't have no way we add to it or take away from it. It is as raw as it comes. You know what I'm saying? We look to you guys the same way you look to us for the support. We look to you guys to the support for the platform, because like me say, we appreciate the thing from a different angle, because my journey started out as an artist. Sharpman Settings, aka Daddy Lee Settings, journey started out as a producer. You know what I say? So we are looking at it from a different angle. And what me can tell the item say is this. Great things are on the horizon for the item. Me can see that. There's no question in my mind. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy to be able to, make our contribution, however little or colossal it may be, to the item cause. But we are going to continue to champion for the item. And I just want to tell you something, from one fellow artist to another. On the time I forward, it depends on the horizon. I can see it. Not only can I see it, I can feel it. And just like Bob said, when music hits you, you feel no pain. So me just want to left the item with a little personal message from myself to the item. You know what I say? Because me know, based upon my history in the music, my experience in the music, and the people that I have seen who have gone on to do great things within the music, that the item time I come. So the only advice we me can go on right now is just to prepare for what is to come. Because it's definitely on the horizon.
Yeah, man. And don't stray from the journey, man. Man. Don't stray. Strive.
Someone left the item with something. Want to hold tight, listen this. Then we are going to come back and then close out the reasoning Panda Nota. But this is from myself, Elfico, to the item. A message. Because on the verge of great things. So just be prepared for what is to come.
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm hoping for is sure to be mine. And I do believe it, and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's a robber, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who does knows? But who really knows?
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up for is sure to be mine. And I do believe it and know I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, that it could happen to who knows, knows. But who really knows? Who knows, knows. But who really knows? Yeah, them the park, a road for greater things. Trust me.
Yeah, man, we give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks.
So people who don't have the information, subscribe to KRISIS, subscribe to each man respective YouTube, subscribe to Overall Settings Podcast as we continue to bring you the likes of the diamonds in the rough of the world.
The future icons.
The future icons of tomorrow. I remember saying,
No, we're saying that, we just want to big up, a few persons here, big up to, Mermaid, big up to Miss Daisy,
yeah, man.
All the masses over there in the UK, big up, Kevin Hill, Kambusa, 7 Figures, big up, Wendy, Christine, Mike Dishman, Uncle Wal. We just want to show our appreciation, Paris and the whole team. We just want to show our gratitude and appreciation to everyone who is, assisting KRISIS and pushing KRISIS, and, I give thanks again, my brother. We appreciate it,
Salute, my general. Salute. Salute. Yo,
we're looking forward to reasoning with the item again.
Yeah, man, definitely.
For real.
Definitely.
So when they have some new music I show about, man, make we know.
Yeah, man, for real, man. For real.
All right, brother.
Me definitely. Yeah, have a song, like, me play a portion of a song since night. Vice of Jamaica. You know what I mean? Chalice, obviously. But one of the songs them will stick out in my head is, one of the things them that is very hard to find. One of the things them that is very hard to find in life, is not even just not even just true love, brother. But remember, short man, me and you apart for over 30 odd years. We are Mickey Settings apart for over 30 odd years. So I feel very fortunate to have more than one friend, because one real friend is more than a million fake friends. So if you can find one real friend in life, if you can find one true love in life, you know what I say? You know what I mean? Then you hints have found something that
you lock up.
Yeah, man. It's like you can't get wrong. You know what I say? So that song is a song where I'm not gonna say I'm a favorite KRISIS song, because me know say them have more to forward with. You know what I mean? But that song just kind of stick out in my midst, dog.
Yeah, for right now.
Yeah,
for right now.
Only
a year and a half, so
yeah.
We can't wait.
Exactly.
We can't wait, brother.
So
we can't wait.
Me definitely just want, share. We start out with a song with a love for just in
the reasoning.
The reasoning with that song. Because that song, to me, is a song where it just speaks to my heart. You know what I say? So I saw me I got in that reasoning. That one is a true classic.
And it was a pleasure for us, and I hope it was a pleasure for KRISIS also.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. Definitely.
Definitely, you know.
Respect.
Bless up on yourself, you know, my general.
Yes, man. Still to that.
Thanks, you know.
Finally found crisis. Link on up on the other side. You heard?
Blessings.
Yes, man.
Up manners and respect, my general. I just say that for real. We now stop say so. Finally found crisis.
Since I've got your attention, I could tell you're feeling me. We've got love and affection. I just love the chemistry. I love the way you give me hope like no one has ever did. I thank the Lord for this harmony, beautiful soul He blessed me with. Finally found the woman of my dreams. The one who cared for me. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. Yes, I did give up in the love cause I too many hurt. But ever since me meet this woman, everything I work. And the way she fit me right is like my favorite shirt. And now she keep me grounded in the hurt. Cause I never know I had such love inside me. Well, respect due to you highly. Woman, not just the way you treat me right, the way you love me and guide me. I'm glad that you're standing beside me. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. This woman, she full up her beauty and class. Compliment her on her beauty and class. I know that the outside beauty can cost, but a lifetime the inside beauty will last. I know that sex is a factor, but this woman is a woman with character. A virtuous woman was what I'm after. Now if she had the verse, I cite me at the chapter. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me. I finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cared for me.
Finally found. Finally found the woman of my dreams. Finally found the one who cares. I finally found the one who cares for me. Finally found the woman of my dream. Finally found. Yeah, man, crisis. And we just love what we do, man. We love what we do. You know what I mean? So I just want to take this time out to big up everybody with the panel live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you know what I mean, please, it not cost you nothing. If you just go sub groups and just press the little red subscribe button there.
And after that, press the share.
Yeah, man. You can share like this interview will be, this reasoning will be there forever. You know what I mean? So, if you have any vested interest in the artist who you come over here to watch week in and week out, just share the live. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. You will get your notification whenever we log on. You know what I mean? We're on the road to 5,000 right now. You know what I mean? And we can't get there without you guys. You know what I say? So share the link. Encourage other people to subscribe. Thank you. Cause like me say, we were a bunch of middle-aged guys who set out on this journey, who had no concept or clue of what a podcast was, and now we're on 12 different platforms. And that would not have been possible without you guys subscribing, sharing, liking, and doing everything that you've done thus far to, keep us on this journey.
And the main thing is, hopefully we are making a difference in a lot of people's life.
Yeah.
You know? That is the main goal, make a difference.
Yeah,
and hopefully we are do that.
Yeah, man.
You know, differently from helping the artists with them with them career and them goal, and helping and making a difference in other people's life.
And please don't by any means feel that this platform is one dimensional. I mean,
right.
We have a lot of content. You know what I mean? We reason with artists on a daily. That is, primarily what we do, because that's the line of work that we're in. But we also do movies.
From nothing.
We also do movies. We also do alternative programming, in the likes of like After Dark. We talk about, mental issues. We talk about social issues. We drop news stories.
Anybody want to talk about anything they want to talk about, we here for that. You can forward. Yeah. Can forward anything you want to talk about.
We'll cover as much as the spectrum as we can. You know what I mean? So please don't feel by any means that we are limited to what we try to put forth to the public, because the ultimate goal, whether it be through music, whether it be through the news, whether it be through helping one, the ultimate goal is just to change the narrative. You know what I say? And in the meantime, between time, once you subscribe to the channel, you can also check out our movie, Good Soup. You know what I say? It's on our channel. The full movie is on our channel. You know what I mean? We collaborated with Richard Brown Films, you know what I mean, to bring forth that movie. Very interesting, comical, movie that also touches on some social issues, some things that really have happened, in society.
And we also working on other movies to come also.
Working on other movies.
Comedy skits, whatever. It's in the works.
Also remember to subscribe to One Mermaid World. You know what I mean? She's the one who makes
Mama Merms, big up yourself, my sis.
She makes it possible, for all of these artists that you see week in and week out, big up to Boombox Fridays, for acknowledging the work that we put in, as we respectively acknowledge the work that you put in. Big up to everybody, every settings, past and present, you know what I mean, who continuously
Misha settings,
waves the banner.
Settings.
Exactly.
Big up on yourself.
You know what I say? You know what I mean? So, we just want to say big respect in every aspect to the item. Big up to Mickey settings. Me no know it look like him did make a little detour since night. Me hear say Jerk Pork did a give out I park, so maybe him
gonna get film share.
Yeah, him probably, is a Rasta man still. Me never did supposed to say that, but maybe him like somebody will like Jerk Pork.
Mickey will love you, see away our brother, man.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Big up Splinter. Big up to Kelly. You know what I mean? Big up,
man, for real.
Yeah, man. Big up to my niece. You know what I mean? She have our big party in New York next week. You know what I'm saying? You know
Mama.
Yeah, man.
Mama.
So, exactly. You know what I mean? So, like me say, Jinka people, without you guys, if it's even one somebody pan alive, we are going to continue to forward like it's 1 million people.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually it will be 1 million people.
Exactly,
we might not even live to see 1 million people manifest, but we're definitely making the necessary adjustments for this to continue until the wheels fall off. See, and me never really see a podcast where I have wheels, so that means that it's not stop. Yeah, man.
Only time this a stop when what? Internet stop?
Yeah, man.
And I don't think that ever going to stop.
Internet are going to stop either. It's something else that going to come along and it's just like, this is something for your archives. You know what I mean? And, for everybody who love to look for short people and handsome people, salt and pepper's here. You know what I mean? The new salt and pepper. And pepper is salt. You know what I mean? And you know, salt kind of shorter than. But we're not gonna really go there, so. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself in every aspect. You know what I mean? You know, FICO settings.
Yeah, man. And everyone on the live tune in next Sunday. 7 o'clock?
No,
o'clock?
no, we're not going there next Sunday.
Oh, no, yeah, for real, we're not there next. You see how me love it?
Yeah.
You see how me love it?
Yeah.
We're not there, I'm missing tune in next Sunday.
We're not going there next Sunday. Come
but
on.
Whatever we might give now look a sneak peek.
Yeah, we can do that too.
You know, whatever we can go now look a sneak peek.
Yeah, man, definitely. We can show no where I'm going out.
For real.
You know, see. But, yeah, man. You know, I mean, all I can say is big up to each and everybody who make it possible. You know, without, you know, like me say, I'm not going to stop saying so. It would not be possible. Please, may I beg you now, subscribe to One Mermaid World. One Mermaid World. Subscribe to that channel. Some things over there, some things are going over there. You know what I mean? You have a nice little Jamaican Juby, you know, where she do some pranks and, you know, she have one heap of programming on her channel, and she's the one who, you know, does all of the work as far as the artist is concerned behind the scenes for overall setting. So you will get much of the same over there so as well. So big up on yourself in every aspect. Thank you guys for coming out, and in the words of Russell Simmons, thank you guys for coming, and good night.
And God bless.
And God bless you. Up top.